Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me, take 3. Yes, I guess it's cold at my window. This must be cold because it keeps dropping the little clippy thing for my phone. So I should put those like video clips in. I'm in the middle of a conversation and clunk, it falls. I'm in the middle of another conversation, clunk, it falls. You hear me curse. It's kind of funny, I guess. But it's December 1st, y'all. December 1st. What does that mean? Oh, it means many things. Right now, for me, it means the beginning of Advent calendar season. I have two. I have 2 Advent calendars, a cheese and a sugar-free chocolate, dark chocolate. But I'm sharing that with the husband, so which is kind of nice. This way, I could have a taste every day. Think about that. When I first started Weight Watchers, you know, the new lifestyle, and again, I'm going to run this home another time. I do not like to use the word diet. That's not one of my words. This is not a diet. Because diets have ends, and then what do you do? I don't know. This is a healthy lifestyle I have embraced. That's how I look at it. That's how I have to look at it. That's why I'm having chocolate and cheese. If I was on a diet, I wouldn't, because I just wouldn't do it. But because I'm in a healthy lifestyle and it's a lifestyle choice, I have to fit these things in. You know, there's 2 points worth of cheese. I think it's 2 points each, cheese and 2 points of chocolate. So what I will do, like I said, I'll be able to have half for half the points. And maybe if I don't like it, I won't even have the full half, because I don't like all cheese and I don't like all chocolate. Like if it's plain, yes, but you put like raspberry in there or lemon or orange, I'm not having it. So unless it's something I like, then yeah, I'm not going to eat it because, oh, it's in the Advent calendar. No, I will start out with a bite, a little, nibble. And if I don't like that, yeah, I'm not wasting the points on that. So yeah, so that's, we were talking on Tea with D last night about the word diet. Yeah, I don't use that word because I just don't. In the beginning I did, then I had the epiphany that, think about it, Denise, when you get to lifetime, what changes? Nothing. It's not like you cannot go back to eating the way you were. That didn't work, obviously, in the first time. So why would it work now? So that's when I started incorporating things that I wasn't incorporating, because I'm like, oh, I can't eat that. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. You can't say you can't eat it, because you're going to have to find a way, if you want it bad enough, to find a way to eat it. Because it's your lifestyle. Because if you live in the world of denial, it doesn't have good results. You will go off the rails, but badly. Because when you don't have something, it makes you want it twice as much. Do you ever have that? Like you just, and then when you go to eat it, you gobble it up and you don't even remember what it tasted like. I've been there, done that. It's like you sit there, you wait, and then it's like, oh. And it's like, how was that? I don't even remember, because you just swallowed it whole and didn't even enjoy it and savor it because you just were a fiend for it. So I've learned, and you see my recipes here, my hacks, to fit in certain foods to give me that taste. Because if I have the taste, it meets the desire. It's kind of like, it's like a, desire, taste, you have to have all those things met. Satisfaction, and if that satisfies me, then I'm good. But if it doesn't, then I'm in trouble. And most times I try to make it as close to the original as I can, but swapping out a few, swap out your sugar, swap out your butter, somehow get it, but keep those same flavors. You can keep those same flavors, you got a shot of liking it and hitting that satisfaction. Because that's the end. If you're not satisfied, you're going to find something else again and again and again until you're like, okay, I got it, I'm satisfied. And then you've eaten way too much at that point. It's like, that went to hell in a handbasket real fast. So it's hard, and I get that because I've lived it and I live it. So I know how hard it is. But it is December 1st, and we have 24 days till Christmas. Now, I'm a person that believes that you should enjoy your holiday. I'm not going to sit there and tell you Oh no, I stay on complete track on the holidays. You know I don't. You know I don't. But I definitely track. I might not stay on track, but I track, if that makes sense. I definitely log everything that I eat. I have to be accountable for it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to eat it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to eat 40 points. I'm just going to track them. This way I know what I've eaten. Because you can't make good judgment calls the next day if you don't know what you've eaten the day before. You know, it's like, so yeah, I'm going to indulge in a few cookies and some, whatever we have for dessert on Christmas. I think it's usually cheesecake. I could make a Weight Watchers cheesecake. I'm not really a huge cheesecake fan in general, so I'm more of a cake person. So I may be making some sort of, I love making those mug cakes or making the mini loaf cakes because it's not like it's going to hang around long. I have my cake. It's done and it's gone. Sometimes when things sit there, I know you know this, they call you. I do, and trust me when I tell you, I've eaten things frozen, so that doesn't even help. Yeah, I've gotten things out of the freezer, nuked it, and ate it. Surprised how good things taste when they're still warm. So yeah, so I need not to have it there. That's why a lot of times I buy the desserts that I don't like, but my family loves. I'm not huge on apple pie. No, I'm not great on a lot of things that they love. Like they love all kinds of fruit pies, cherry, blueberry. Yeah, I don't like any of them, but they think they're everything. So that's always a good tip. Cookies, the same thing with cookies. I'll make the cookies that don't really move me now. Chocolate chips, yeah, all bets are off on those. But something other than that, like certain ones that they like these things my husband makes called these crunchy jumbles. They don't really move me. They don't, so I don't really go after them. But yeah, chocolate chip, when I make the chocolate chip bars, oh yeah, that's not pretty. It's not. And my husband likes the fruity ones with cherries in there. Again, don't move me. Have at it, my friends. Thumbprints with the jelly. I could have one. This, again, doesn't move me. They love them. My son's all about mint. Chocolate mint. Hate those, actually. So again, I just try to make things that I know that they like, and I know it's kind of like cheating the system, but you have to do what works. Because like until I get this addiction under control, which it isn't, I need to not have it around. But yes, diet. I don't like to use the word diet. Because diet, there's just an end to a diet. But lifestyle, we have to learn to make better choices. Eating less. Fitting in, tracking, and being accountable. Eventually, when you do it enough, like, myself, you can actually, I don't want to use the word track less, but I bulk track. I don't track each, individual thing. I add it all up and track it as breakfast. I add it all up and I track it as lunch. I add it all up and I track it as dinner. Because you've eaten so many times these foods that you kind of know what the points are. So yeah, I call it bulk tracking. It's just easier and quicker. But I think in the beginning you should track your meats, your sides, your sauces, your dips, whatever you're dipping food in, your condiments, if you count them. I'm not a condiment counter. I don't count ketchup. Yeah. Oh, come on, people. Count your breads, your meats, your cheeses on your sandwich. I could sit there and just do a sandwich and know how many points it is. Because I eat the same low-fat turkey that, I don't eat cheese. So it's just easier for me than the same bread. So, but yes, so back to December 1st. It is time to really buckle down and be accountable to ourselves. Because you don't need to be accountable to me. You need to be accountable to yourself. Don't be trying out there to impress me. You need to impress yourself, because that's who. Because you could lie to yourself all you want, but in the back of your head, because you know what's going on. You know you haven't tracked. You know that, and you know you haven't done what you could have done. And food tastes are fleeting. You have that second of pleasure, and it's over. So don't let that little second of pleasure ruin all the hard work you've put in. Because let me tell you something. Nothing feels as good as being in control and being healthy. and knowing that you're stronger than your fork. Have a great day, folks. We will dish another day, and I hope you enjoy these. Give it a thumbs up. Bye-bye. Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. I'm starting again. Why? Because my phone fell off. Apparently, I guess the wind is so cold, it knocked my little stand off. I'm like, I don't have a conversation. Plunk. Yeah. Since I stopped, I'm about to put my sunnies on because it's getting sunny door in this direction. Yeah. Hey, happy to... time to deal with it. Hey, it's time to dish with D. That's me. It is December 1st. That means, you know what that means? Start of Advent calendar season. I have two. I have a cheese and a chocolate, a sugar-free chocolate. You might think, Dee, that's a lot. And it is. I mean, I think each one is 2 points each piece, I think. But I was generous enough to share with my husband, so I will be having half. Because half is better than none. You see, you have to look at the bright side. The bright side. Would I rather not have it at all, or would I rather have half? Yeah, I've been learning to live with half. And it's, you know, it took me a while. I'm not going to sit there and say that happened overnight, because it didn't. Because you live... The problem is when you live not having anything, you realize how good half is. So yeah, so my second half of my journey was much better than the first half of my journey. Learning to, again, lifestyle. I can't run that home enough. I think a lot of us want to call it a lifestyle, but we're still living the diet mentality. I never, ever, I try not to anyway, use the word diet. I am not on a diet. I am not on a diet because diets stop, diets end, and then when diets end, what happens? We gain weight back because we just go right back to our old habits. You can't change the way you're eating for a small amount of time. Shit. Oh.